Hey everybody, as you can see up here, I'm discussing some WWE news and rumors. I like to browse the internet, as everybody knows, who doesn't. I can see what all these sites like Wrestling News Will, PWI Torch, and RingsideNews.com, and places, No DQ, and places like that have to say about what's going on with the WWE product and what's going on behind the scenes. Well, according to several sources, there's a lot of things being discussed, and a lot of things that are either rumored to be happening soon or could be happening soon. Now, what some of these rumors and news items are this. One, Randy Orton is going to get his heel turn. From what we understand, backstage, going to a source, Randy Orton is probably in line to get his heel turn finally. That will coincide with his push in the WWE. That's right. According to the same sources, WWE wants to push Randy Orton back to the top of the roster, back to the top of the card within the next 6 months. But in coinciding with that, it's going to coincide with his heel turn. Now, there are possibilities that his heel turn could result as soon as this Sunday. In other words, could occur as soon as this Sunday at Survivor Series. Some are saying it could happen. Now, that doesn't mean it will, but it's speculation that it could happen as soon as this Sunday and maybe even afterwards. Especially if you look at SmackDown and everything, you kind of get the idea that it may just happen at Survivor Series, but we don't know yet. Now, besides that, other news and rumors going around. As we've all noticed, The Miz has turned babyface, or is slowly progressing into a babyface. Now, some might say it's all an angle. Now I know some might say, oh, it's an angle. They're going to probably have him turn heel again this Sunday, blah, blah, blah. No. According to what I read online, the rumor in the news and rumor, if you will, is this. WWE plans to make this a long-term deal. It's not going to be a short-time deal. It's going to be a long-time deal. That's right. It's going to be a long-term deal. In other words, Miz is going to be a babyface for the time being. In other words, from what I read online, according to backstage sources, Miz has done everything he can as a heel. So the best opportunity now for him is to make him babyface. Now I know some of you might say out there, well, Miz is not going to work well as a babyface. People hate the guy. That's true, but if you've noticed, over the past few months, since they've debuted Saturday Morning Slam, since they've debuted Main Event, how has Miz sounded on commentary? Has he been heelish? No. He's been babyfacious. That's right, he's a babyface on commentary most of the time. Most of the time he's a babyface. Yeah, there's sometimes he'll be a little bit heelish like he did before he lost the IC title to Kofi. But he is a babyface. But he's mostly babyface on there. The point I'm trying to make is this. We may not like where it's going, but if WWE wants to try for this as a long-term deal, and at least take it, as it states in the article, take him to that next level, then so be it. They're going to do it. So that's why Miz is being turned babyface, because one, they feel he's done everything he can as a heel, and they feel being a babyface can help take him to that next level. And it's also a bit of a reward for him doing all this charity and promotional work, as well as to, I guess, tie into him becoming, not becoming a movie star, but tie into him starring in the new WWE ABC Family holiday film next year. So that is why Miz has this happening right now. I'm not lying, folks. You can look it up yourselves. Also, rumor going around, rumors and source news and rumors basically going around, is that with the Divas division centered mostly right now on Eve, Caitlyn, and Layla. And you might say, well, you have Tamina, you have Alicia, you have Natalya. But according to the sources, with the Divas division mostly focused on those three, Eve, Caitlyn, and Layla, without no new challengers, and again, you might say, well, what about Alicia, what about Natalya, what about Tamina, right? Well, those being the exceptions, the rumor and news is, they're going to probably be bringing up some more divas to the main roster. So these divas, like, let's say, did you see on NXT, like Paige and Audrey Marie? They could be brought up real soon. Maybe under their names, maybe under a different name. But they'll be brought up. That's the rumor going around, that they'll be brought up very, very soon. You know, some are even hoping Sarah Del Rey will be brought up as well. And that might happen. But right now, that's the rumor and the news going around with the Divas division. The fact that they're planning to bring in possibly some more divas. Excuse me. Also, there's been discussion of, and obviously it's been strongly hinted at more so this past Monday, of Mick Foley facing CM Punk at TLC. Now, the question will be, will this be for the WWE Championship, or will it be non-titled should Punk retain? And what kind of match will it be? Will it be TLC? Will it be hardcore? We don't know. But we do know anytime Mick Foley is involved in something like this, you're bound to go a little hardcore. I mean, they might make an exception for Punk and Foley just like they did with Lesnar and Cena. If you get what I'm saying. If you get what I'm saying, they might make that exception. So, and speaking of CM Punk as well, recently, as of this past week, or past few weeks, WWE Creative has come up with an idea, has presented the idea. WWE Creative has presented the idea of having CM Punk headline WrestleMania next year. And no, we're not talking about, be in the middle of the match with the championship on the line. No. We're talking about the fact that they are planning right now, well, it's not being planned, but it's been discussed, it's being thrown out there, for CM Punk to headline WrestleMania in the very last match. That's right. CM Punk right now is being discussed. The idea is being tossed around as of this past week or so that CM Punk will end up possibly headlining WrestleMania in the very last match. So that's basically what it is. CM Punk is being discussed right now as headlining WrestleMania. As of right now, this past week, it's being tossed around. He will headline, but it's being talked about that they want to see CM Punk. Well, basically, they want to see, it's being discussed. I'm sorry, I'm just a little distracted here with my dog and everything. But it's being discussed that CM Punk, as of this past week, it's being discussed, it's being thrown around. And I know some of you say, well, get to the point, Brian. Okay, well, here's the point. The point is, it's been discussed, it's been thrown out there this past week or so, as an idea to have CM Punk headline WrestleMania 29 in the very last match. which to me sounds like a good idea, because if anybody does deserve a chance, there's never been in the main event of a WrestleMania, never been in the last match, never really headlined it, it's CM Punk. So that's a good direction to go. But the idea is, how are they going to do it? But the question is, how are they going to do it? Who is it going to be against? A lot of people might say it could be The Rock for the second time. Some are saying it could be John Cena. Well, I'm not saying people are saying it is. People are saying this, but I'm pretty sure people are assuming that these will be the names tossed around. Cena, Rock, Austin maybe. Who knows? I mean, Austin says he's 100% now, so who knows who it could be. It could be, you know what? It might even be Brock Lesnar. How's that for a shocker? Lesnar versus Punk. That would be something. But that right now, though, like I said, it's just being talked about. It's just been discussed. It's just been thrown out there by WWE Creative, according to the sources, versus as a possible idea for the last match, the headline match of WrestleMania. So that's all the WWE rumor and news that I've read and heard of. I'm sure you've all heard and read it too. Let me know what you guys think down below. Comment if you like. Sorry I kind of took too long getting to the point. And I'll talk to y'all later. Take care.